AEW Dynamite took place from the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi last night, which is the worst wrestling town. I kind of joke about Corpus Christi whenever WWE does it because they have a horrible crowd. I finally got to watch a show. I apologize for the late review, but I'm going to debut it here. You had the opening match, which one thing I like about AEW is they almost start with matches all the time. They never really start with segments. They never really have, two guys talk in the ring for 30 minutes and another guy comes out. Then we have some big number one contenders matches. Just get right into the action. You had the Lucha Bros against Adam Hangman Page and Kenny Omega. So the big thing they're setting up is Hangman Page and Omega. Last week, Hangman Page stole a pinfall victory from Omega. Omega had the match on, but then Hangman tagged in illegally. Well, he tagged in legally, but it was a blind tag, and he took the win from Omega. So there's clearly tension. They're probably building up to a match with them in February at the pay-per-view. It was good. You have Pentagon and Phoenix are both great, and they did really well. It was a very good match. It was an enjoyable match. Just they do so much, nothing means anything. That was my big fear with AEW is, they're doing so much shit with Omega and the Bucks and the Lucha Bros that when they keep doing this every week, no one's gonna care. And when you give someone like a Canadian Destroyer on the fucking apron, it should mean something. Now it's like they do so much shit, it doesn't mean as much. That's my big fear with AEW. It was still a good matchup here. Eventually, Adam Page tried to hit Penta with a blockbuster. Page hit Omega with the lariat, took him out. Lucha Bros finished, followed with her double stomp package, pile driver, and Penta pinned Omega. So, Lucha Bros with the win. After the match, Omega and Page shove each other in the ring. It looks like they're about to trade blows, but Pac appears on the video board, which was interesting. Pac said Omega must have forgotten who he is and he's capable of. Pac enter the locker room and approach Michael Nakazawa from behind and then close the door, which is interesting. So I guess he's going to kill Nakazawa to get to Omega. I'm not sure. They went to a commercial break. Omega left the ring, looked for Pac. He gets laid out backstage with the Lucha Bros who were there. Adam Page made the save for Omega. Omega and Page went off together looking for Nakazawa and Pac. After the break, announcers ran down the rest of the card, making known that, which is interesting. I don't know. I'm not too high on that. I don't know. So next we go to another tag match. You had Cody and Darby Allin against the Butcher and the Blade with the Bunny. The Bunny's with them. Butcher and Blade are teaming up. Cody and Darby Allin are the baby faces here. They're teaming together after they had that match a few months ago. It was no contest. Allin, I don't know, not a huge fan. I like him better. He's an okay goth kicker. I hate emos. Goths are okay, but emos suck. That's I forgot who the emo guy is. The really skinny guy with the tiny arms, but this was okay. Darby Allin had a decent matchup with him. Cody and the Butcher and Blade thing, it's like they gave up on it. They shouldn't give up on Ali. I'd like to see Ali more, but the Butcher and the Blade are nothing. Cody hits a Cody Cutter on the Blade for the win, so they get the win, they celebrate, they get revenge, they beat him already. There was no MJF appearance, so yeah, there's kind of went right to it. They show a Jungle Boy training video for this big match at Jericho tonight. Awesome Kong faced Miranda Alicia. Kong kills her. She murders her. It was a quick match. Brandy Rhodes cuts a promo after the match. No, well, first they cut the girl's hair, the poor girl's hair, and then Brandy Rhodes cuts a promo after the match, teasing Chris Statlander is joining her group later, and then the mystery bald guy was shown in the promo, and we don't know who this guy is. This angle sucks. This storyline is shit. It's a horrible storyline. I don't care about it. No one wants to see it. It sucks. It's boring, and it's not interesting. I hate it. And they show what happened. They show a sit down with JR and Jungle Boy about what's happening, and Jungle Boy wants to make his dad proud, who's Luke Perry. About his match, you have Chris Jericho against Jungle Boy. So it's basically a 10-minute draw. It was good. It was enjoyable. Jungle Boy is trying to stay with Jericho. It's not that inconceivable. Jungle Boy can stay with Jericho. He's had competitive matches against a whole bunch of wrestlers, including Lucha Bros, including guys who might be better wrestlers than Jericho right now. So it's not a whole inconceivable he can go to 10 minutes. But he makes 10 minutes. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. There was controversy at the end. Jericho had the balls of Jericho, and Jericho acted like Jungle Boy tapped, but he did not. So Jericho demands 5 more minutes. And Justin Roberts, for no reason, agrees to 5 more minutes. He just makes an announcement. And Jungle Boy goes to a Hurricane and a crucifix for 2 quick near falls. Jericho just walked out. On the overtime period he came for, and he never officially rang the bell, so it's like that it never really happened. The first part is exactly what it should have been. The 10-minute draw was a lot of fun. Just the second part just really sucked. That was just weird. Jericho comes out during the commercial break and he starts yelling at Jungle Boy's family, which is kind of funny to show on the split screen. Jericho said Jungle Boy couldn't beat him, and Shivani said, no, you said you couldn't till the last 10 minutes with you. Jericho said he would not get to the point which was to hear from Moxley's decision whether or not to join the Inner Circle, so that's what they're building towards. He said he and Inner Circle will have a surprise for Moxley on January 1st. Wish him a Merry Christmas. So there's no AEW on Christmas, worth noting. No AEW scheduled Christmas. Jen Decker, who's smoking hot, by the way. I'm a huge fan of hers. She interviews SCU. Lucha Bros interrupt. Kind of a boring promo. I don't care about SCU. Like, these guys are so old. I don't care about these guys. Kazarian and Daniels, looks like there's tension between the two. Next, we go to number one contenders match. You have Dr. Britt Baker against Chris Statlander. This was okay. Britt Baker's, she can be a star, but she's not. She doesn't seem like that can be a big star with them. I don't know. I don't know if she's really the top female star here. I don't know. She just doesn't have it. It's okay for a while. They have an okay matchup. Britt Baker's trying to win. She's the babyface here. They trade strikes, and Britt Baker hits a swinging neck breaker. They trade super kicks. Baker goes for that mandible claw finisher. Statlander rolls through. She gets her up in a fireman's carry, and then they move to a small package. But what happens is, as she has her, she hits her with a spike pile driver position. In the position she has, which looked brutal. She gets the win. That's it. It got really good near the end. Statlander with the win. They show Rio at ringside, and I guess Statlander, she's going to join Brandy. I hope not, but it looks like she's probably that's her next thing. Shivani is at ringside to interview Chris Statlander. She booped him. Brandy entered. She cursed at Shivani and gets him out. I guess that's not good. He's a family friend. Shouldn't do that. Brandy asked Statlander if she was joining the Nightmare Collective. Statlander said no. Kong and Melanie Cruz come out and beat down Statlander. Brandy spikes her in the eye with a high heel, which they tried to do some sort of gimmick there. This segment sucks. Sadie Gibbs makes it seem this segment was shit. Sean Spears and Tully Blanchard are shown backstage. They hype for their tag match later on the show. Young Bucks does a promo promising to win the tag team titles, and eventually we get to the main events of the evening. The AEW World Tag Team titles. SCU defends their titles against the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. So this was a good matchup here. Just it doesn't feel something, I don't know, something wrestling, it just didn't feel great. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. I think most people would rather just see the Young Bucks as champ. I don't know why they won't give it to them, but they'll eventually get the belts. What happens is Kazarian and Scorpio Sky were the ones wrestling. Nick Jackson hits a DDT on the apron on Kazarian. Matt used a cradle on Scorpio Sky for near fall. Scorpio hit Matt with a TKO. Sky and Kazarian hit the SCU later on Matt, and Kaz got the win. So this was good, but the finish was okay. It kind of could have gone a little bit longer. After the match, however, the Creepers come out. The Dark Order appears on the stage. Uno cuts a promo. I hate the Dark Order. They suck. Then they jumped the Bucks and SCU. The Creepers and Reynolds and Silver beat down everyone. Omega comes out for the save, but they're outnumbered. Cody and Dustin ran out, but they got beat down as well. The announcers called this fact added Hangman Page was not here, and they did this horrible angle. So Uno puts his hand in Matt Jackson's mouth and ripped away at something, and he pulls a bloody hand out. I don't know. He ripped off his tooth or something. Ugh, I don't know. That was had some good match. Here's what I think. Okay, the angles are horrible. All of them suck. the matches were good, so it's a good show, but the angles suck. The big thing with AEW is the creative. Maybe they need a creative team. I know that's going to sound unpopular. Some AEW fans might be mad at me in the chat if you see it, but maybe a creative team is not the worst idea for AEW, because that's the problem. The matches themselves are fine. They deliver wrestling. It's good matches. That's not the problem. The problem is their creative is fucking horrible, and they really need to solve this, or else it's just really bad. It's not good. The creative sucks. The promos suck, and the storylines suck.